Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Class 12th physics, 11th physics. Class 11th physics. Our today's topic is derivation of equations of motion from velocity time graph. Let us draw a velocity time graph here. It is our time axis. It is our velocity axis. Okay. Let us a body at time 0. It is have an initial velocity u. And at time t, it has a final velocity v. Let the slope of a graph is like this. It makes an angle theta with this time axis. Okay. Okay. Let us take name this point A and B. This AB is a slope of an acceleration. Okay. Let us name this point here A, B, C, D, E, some. We know that from this point to this point it is equal to t. Here time was 0. Here time is time t. This point it is equal to t. So we can say it is also equal to t. From this point to this point it is equal to u. So we can say it is also equal to u. From this point to this point it is equal to v, final velocity. So it is also equal to v. And this is the slope of an acceleration a. That is a is equal to tan of theta. Slope of an acceleration. And theta is the angle made by the slope of the graph with the time axis. We know that. First equation of motion is equal to v is equal to u plus ad. We have to derive this equation from this last time graph. We know that our acceleration a is equal to tan of theta. Acceleration is equal to tan of theta. If we take this triangle ADB, this tan of theta would be BD divided by AD. A is equal to BD divided by AD. BD divided by AD. And BD, we can take this BD would be, this BD may be this EB tafrik ED. EB tafrik ED. Instead of this AD, we can write this OE. This BD is equal to this EB tafrik ED. Instead of EB we can write OC. Instead of ED, we can write OA. Divided by this OE. OC is equal to, we know that O to C is equal to V. And OA it is equal to U. V minus U. OE it is equal to T. So we can say A is equal to V minus U by T. Or AT is equal to V minus U. Or we can say, we can take U to this. Or LHS it is equal to U plus AT is equal to V. It is our first equation of motion. V is equal to U plus AT. Okay, we can find second equation of motion using the same graph. The distance covered by the body in this velocity time graph, that is equal to S. That S is equal to area of a trapezium. This trapezium OABE. Area of a trapezium OABE. This S, this whole distance. This distance. Traveled by that is equal to OA. This is the distance traveled. this area of an trapezium. This area of a trapezium, this is in the in two parts. It is in one is area of a rectangle OADE, OADE, plus area of a triangle ADB, triangle ADB. This rectangle, we know the area of a rectangle, we can find length into breadth, that is OE into OA, okay, plus area of a triangle, it is called 1/2 base into altitude, that is BD multiplied by AD, 1/2 base into altitude. OE into O, this OE into OA. Instead of OE, we can write U. Instead of OA, instead of OE, we can write T. It is T, it is U. Or we can say T into U, or U into T. Same. Instead of OA, we can take U, and instead of OE, we can take T, plus 1/2 BD into AD. If we multiply AD and divide it by AD, no problem. AD we can say it will remain again this. Okay. Then our S would be UT plus 1/2 is a BD divided by this AD. Into AD will be AD square. Then our S would be UT plus 1/2 is a BD beta AD. BD beta AD. In this triangle, it is equal to this A. I have taken this AB is equal to slope of it. It is equal to A. It is equal to A. It is equal to A multiplied by AD square. AD square, we can take this equal to OE square. That's S is equal to UT plus 1/2 of A. OE square is equal to T is equal to AD square. We can say S is equal to UT plus 1/2 of AD square. How we have calculated this equation? We have taken a graph. This is velocity time graph. We have taken a body whose at 0 time its initial velocity is U, at time t its final velocity is V. We have taken the slope of the graph AB, which makes an angle theta with the time axis. Okay. We have joined this figure. And we have calculated the first equation. That was V is equal to U plus AD. And similarly, we have calculated the second equation. Our second equation was the whole distance covered by this, that is distance covered by this trapezium. That was this rectangle, this type of rectangle, this rectangle ODE, and this triangle. We have calculated and derived this equation. S is equal to UT plus 1/2 of AD square. Inshallah, thanks. Next day we may take another equations.